So welcome everyone. Today we will be discussing some English tips for our various kind of competitive exams. We'll be discussing English grammar. What are the rules we should follow while framing sentence so that we can easily attempt in our competitive exams all those questions the English part. As you all know, we have in every kind of competitive exam there is a section on English. So there are questions on grammar. So what we will study today is some important topics. Like, as we all know, we all have read all those things in our schools about the English grammar. So what is parts of speech? So everyone know that parts of speech means the word which we use while writing a sentence. We use various kinds of words. Those words are kind of noun, pronoun, verb, adjectives, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjections. So you see what happens when you write any kind of sentence, we should see whether the sentence are in correct order or not. So what type of questions do we get in our competitive exams? There some kind of questions comes like correction of sentences. So here the questions are sentence are put in a wrong order. We need to identify the wrong there. So if we know the rules, if we know the grammar behind those sentences, how to pattern those sentences, then we will be easily able to rectify those errors. So you all know that you're in upcoming forestry exam, you all are getting a paper on English, and again if you go for your civil service exam also, there is a paper of CSET where you will be getting questions on English. So what we thought of giving a detailed analysis of those English grammars, so that it's just a revise of whatever we have read in our school days. So now, what is noun? We know actually what is noun. So we have any naming thing, any naming word is called noun. It may be a thing, an animal, a place, or an idea. So we have 5 types of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So what is proper noun? So proper noun is specific. It is a specific name for a particular person, place, or thing. Suppose we want to name some person. So the name of that person will be a proper noun. It will denote him particularly, not all the people as a whole. But if I use the term man, it will denote all the men. But if I used the term Jack, it will denote only person whose name is Jack. So it is a proper noun. If we denote countries, so if we use the term country, then it will represent all the countries of the world. But if I take the name of London, then it will denote only the country of London. So this is what is proper noun. So what is common noun then? So common noun is the generic name for a person, place, or thing in a class or group. Suppose, and one thing, every proper noun starts with a capital letter, but common noun doesn't start with a capital letter. If I use the word city or town or country, then what happens? It will denote to every city, every town, every country. It will not denote a particular thing. It will denote the city as a common. So it is what is called common noun. Then collective noun. Then what is collective noun? So collective nouns are names for a collection or a number of people or things, like group, herd, array. These are collective nouns. Suppose we say herd of sheep. Then what does this term used is called collective noun. So group of people, that means collection of people. So it is collective noun. Then material noun. So material noun is something which we use to denote things, material or substance from which things are made. Suppose from iron we made steel, so iron will be a material noun. From gold we make jewelry, so gold will be a material noun. Silver, cotton, all these are material noun. So you just see the example is protein. In the sentence, protein is critical for energy. What we get? From protein we get energy. So protein will be a material noun. Then we come to abstract noun. So what is abstract noun? Abstract noun are type of noun that you cannot see, touch or directly experience by any of the human senses. So abstract nouns are those nouns which you cannot see or touch. Love. Take the example of the word love. Love is something which we feel. We cannot see it. We cannot touch it. It is only we can feel. Air. Air. Air is an abstract noun. Air is something which we cannot see. We just can feel it. So, idea. Take the word idea. So, idea is something which we cannot touch, which we cannot see. Just we can have the feeling that this will be the idea. So, beauty. Beauty is something again which we cannot feel, which we cannot touch. It is only which we can see. So, these are something called abstract noun. Those things are abstract. So, what now we will see is noun gender. So, when we use the term masculine gender, it will denote all the male category. For example, boy, actor, waiter, etc. If we use the term feminine gender, then it will denote all the female category. Girl, actress, waitress, etc. Common gender. Example, teacher, doctor, dancer, singer, etc. Neuter gender. Neuter gender we will use for non-living things. Chair, table, bottle, books, etc. Because when we use the term, the noun for the non-living things, there is nothing called gender. If you use the term for your mobile phone has got no gender. So non-living things, the name of the non-living things will come under neuter gender. But you see here I have given one note. Use neuter gender for a very small child and animals. See, when we say the baby of a lion, what we say? We say it as a cub. The baby of a lion is called cub. Whether he may be a male or a female, but we will denote it as a cub. When we see a child, we first term that child as a child. Then we use the term whether he is a boy or a girl. First we will denote him as a child. So note, you all just remember that neuter gender can be used for very small child and animals. When we see a tiger, when we went to zoo or somewhere, if we went for a safari in kind of national park and all, what we say? We saw tiger, we saw rhino, we saw monkey. We never used to say tigress. First we categorize them as a neuter gender. So there are some rules of noun. See, no articles are used with proper nouns. For example, a Pradeep Singh. The correct will be Pradeep Singh. You see, Pradeep is a name of a person. The term Pradeep here denotes that particular man whose name is Pradeep. So Pradeep is a proper noun here. So we will never use a article before a proper noun. But article is used with proper noun when proper noun is used as a common noun. You see, जब हम proper noun को as a common noun use करेंगे, then we will use the article. For example, Sunil is the Sachin Tendulkar of our team. In this sentence, the term Sachin Tendulkar is a common noun because we have only one Sachin Tendulkar. But here we have used the article da because what we do, Sunil is compared with Sachin Tendulkar. That means Sunil is the best player of our team. Instead of using the term best player, we use here the term Sachin Tendulkar. In these type of sentences, if it comes as proper noun also, but we will be using article here. No use of articles with material noun. See the example. This is a silver. This is a wrong sentence. The correct one is this is silver. And you always remember material noun is always singular. Material noun is always singular. We never say that the jewelry is made of golds. We say that the jewelry is made of gold. Another rule, do not use apostrophe with non-living things. For example, table's leg is broken. This is a wrong sentence. The correct sentence will be the leg of the table is broken, because you see table is a non-living thing here. So when we denote the table, when we say something about the table or the chair, we will never use apostrophe there. But when non-living things refers measurement or instrument, then we use apostrophe. Remember, always remember, in non-living things we never use apostrophe, but when non-living things denote measurement or instrument, here you see the example, the car's engine has stopped. Here car is a non-living thing, but car is an instrument. So here we will use the apostrophe. So that's all for today. We will meet again in the next.